To Good Morning Idaho.
Welcome back, everybody. We were talking about scary movies just now during the break because that is what people went to go see at the theaters. You and I, not really huge fans.
Not huge fans of the horror movies, but lots of people are. And there was one that came out this weekend that you really liked, right, Bob?
Yes, I did. We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
It was scary at the box office over the weekend as The Conjuring exceeded all expectations and doubled its production budget by bringing in $41.5 million, while Despicable Me 2 fell to second with $25 million. Turbo only managed $21.5 million for third place, way below expectations. Grown Ups 2 was fourth. Red 2 was fifth with just $18.5 million, again way below expectations. And R.I.P.D. became the latest big budget flop of the summer. The $180 million film could only muster $12.76 million for seventh place. The Conjuring is a rare horror film that is actually scary. It sent chills up and down my spine over and over, and the hair on the back of my neck stood up on many occasions. Real-life demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren are portrayed in this film by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, who are very good, as are all the cast members. But it's the way the movie's put together. It's an old-fashioned, scary movie. Not a splatter fest, no torture porn, just good, solid scares. If you really want to get the creeps, see the movie, then Google the Warrens. Lorraine is still around. She actually makes a brief appearance in the movie. She says the film is very accurate in its depiction of what really happened. Now, that is scary. 4.5 stars out of 5. Red 2 seemed fun while I was watching it, but I've already forgotten more about it than I can remember. There's plenty of action, explosions, chases, and such. And Mary Louise Parker steals the movie, but the plot, I don't remember much. And it doesn't matter. Wait for the rental. 3 stars out of 5. Who thought Turbo was a good idea? A snail as hero. Said snail is exposed to racing fuel and turns into a speedy snail capable of 250 miles per hour. If a real snail got fuel poured on him, wouldn't he just bubble and foam?
Ew.
Then there's the question of a snail actually able to travel 250 miles per hour on asphalt. All I could think about was road rash. I mean, he's just got that one super soft foot, right? Wouldn't he be escargot after the first turn? Turbo is the typical dream it and you can do it tale that we see so often in animated films. Trouble is, I don't think snails dream. There's not much there for parents either, although some of the voice work, most notably from Paul Giamatti, is pretty good. The 4- and 5-year-olds this is aimed at might like it, but it's only a mildly pleasant, bland, and forgettable movie. 2.5 stars out of 5. Men in Black died and has been reincarnated as R.I.P.D. This time, though, the cops are dead and they are chasing the dead. Oh, and the plot is mostly dead. Ryan Reynolds is dead. Well, bland. He was so promising. Now he's just bland. Jeff Bridges is also dead. He does his same old cowboy routine that we've seen in those last 4 films. It's pretty worn out now, Jeff. You can try something else for a change. The CGI effects look dead, and that's not good. Once again, Mary Louise Parker adds some spunk, but for the most part, R.I.P.D. is DOA. Let's hope this one isn't resurrected again. 2.5 stars out of 5. For my reviews, a look at this week's DVD and Blu-ray releases and more, you can head over to my website, BobRichardsMovieReviews.com, or link to it at IdahoOnYourSide.com.
So disappointing that R.I.P.D. got no help from Ryan Reynolds, who I like, and the dude, who I also, Jeff Bridges.
I don't know why Jeff Bridges thinks he's got to do the same character over and over and over and over.
And it makes me wonder why DreamWorks think they have to just copy other animated films all the time. That was, I understand it was pretty much Cars with a snail.
Pretty much, yeah.
Think of it, but much worse.
Much
worse.
worse.
All right, thank you, Bob. Well, we'll have home entertainment previews coming up tomorrow. Those new